2 tours in Ecuador. What did
Right.
you end up doing down there?
So a lot of training.
Okay.
First tour we got down there, we were told we had Boston whalers that were there, and there were 3 water taxis that State Department had bought and spent, I don't know how many tens of thousands of dollars on these fiberglass hulled. You see them; they're long, skinny, boats that you could take a screwdriver with and hit it hard enough, and you'll punch a hole in it. Versus these Kevlar-lined whalers that we had trained on and that we had in Bolivia in the riverine program down there. That they fully loaded with Kevlar, and they had an M60 on the bow and on the aft, and you ran with the crew of like 8 guys. It strapped to like 36 inches, and when your prop was all the way down. But and then we had all these, oh, they 400 horsepower Yamaha engines. They expected, and we had to put all this stuff together. And they expected us to put 2 of these things on one of these, which it just would have never worked.
Yeah.
And we had to have the transims reinforced just to manage the one. We spent that first 90 days training and getting stuff put together. And so Navy gave us a detail of, there were like 2 or 3 mechanics. There was a SEAL, 2 SEALs on it. And so we were training, and everything from weapons and tactics, as well as just getting these boats working. We did a couple of deployments with some Zodiacs up in the Lago Agrio area, which is northeastern Ecuador up on the Colombian border. And a very interesting area. It's an Amazon basin. It's on the other side of the Andes from the coast. But up there you had oil people, you had communists, the terrorists that were trying to get away from Colombia for a little R&R, and pygmies. Guys running around loincloths with blowguards. I kid you not. We ran into them in the field. And then up there you had the Ejército, the Ecuadorian army. And we ended up hooking up with a major there who would go out on these 30-day LERPs looking for the communists and killing communists. And he said, "Oh yeah, we see traffickers up here all the time." That's the other element you see up there. He wanted us to go out on that, and we we're like, "Ooh, that 30 days might be a little bit long, So we ended up not doing that, but we did some ops up there. We didn't get anything, but it was more of a training kind of thing.
Okay.
Went back the second time, then we did deployments along the southern border, intercoastal waterways. We went up to Esmeraldas, did some deployments up that way. Went back up into the Lago Agrio area again, and it was all interdiction stuff. There were new laboratories that we found or anything like that.
Okay.
That was an interdiction program.